The following presentation is brought to you by the RELM Network.
Oh shit! It's Vince Russo!
Vince McMahon's best kept secret.
I am the Antichrist of professional wrestling.
David Arquette won the world title.
I've got a wife, 3 kids at home, and I really don't need this shit.
How can this show be so awful, Mr. McMahon? I didn't think it was.
Viagra on a pole match.
And Hogan, you big bald son of a bitch, kiss my ass.
Judy Bagwell on a forklift match.
McMahon, the family, The Rock, they screwed us all.
Now you're the editor, right?
Mankind did it! Jumpy, beat. Goldberg steered Russo out of the cage.
I'm from New York.
I'll get downright nasty.
This is Vince Russo's The Brand.
Hello, everybody! Welcome. It is April 12th, 2021. I am Vince Russo, and this is The Brand. How's everybody doing? I got a very, very special interview today, bro. I'm going to bonus this to you guys. Guys, you know, I don't do many interviews anymore, and I'll tell you why. I don't do many interviews for 2 reasons. I used to do interviews every week. I stopped doing interviews for 2 reasons. Here's number one. Number one, I got sick and tired of chasing down wrestlers. I got tired of it, bro. I'm too old for it, bro. I'm not going to call you every day and beg you to be on my podcast and hope you show up. I'm over it. That was number one. Number two, a lot of wrestlers that I interviewed, bro, I would find that they weren't sincere. They really weren't telling me the truth. They weren't being truthful. They were towing the line. Listen, man, a lot of wrestlers think they got that one last run. I can't burn any bridges. The WWE's going to call tomorrow. And I just can't conduct those type of interviews, man. You guys know on this show, it's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. When I know you're not being honest with me, there's really no point in doing the interview. So those are the reasons that I stopped. I do them a few and far between these days. However, I heard from somebody about a week ago that I had not had any contact with, I'd say, in the last 20 years. I was always a fan of this guy, not just as a performer, but as an individual and as a human being. He's one of the first guys that ever really befriended me in wrestling. One of the first wrestlers that I would consider a friend. And we're always going to be tied together because when I became a freelance writer for the WWE or F magazine, man, bro, it was probably 1994 or something. This was my first assignment. This was my first story. So we are ever going to be tied at the hip. And I also remember a conversation we had back in 1994 that I'm going to talk to this individual about. I am very happy he reached out, and I am very glad he decided to come on the show because I am talking about the great Adam Bomb. You know him as BRYAN Clark. BRYAN, what is going on, bro?
How's it going, Vince, man? Great to hear from you, man. I really appreciate you having me on. Like you said, we go back so far, but just really appreciative that you're having me on. You know,
Brian, I got to tell you off the bat, bro. Like, look at me. I'm old. I'm gray. I'm aging. And just last night, bro, I put on an episode. The Kardashians are going in there last year. I swear to God, bro, I put on an episode at about 3:30 in the morning. There was nothing else on. Bro, I literally thought I was watching animatronics. All of these women had so much work done. They're starting to look like robots. And now I see you this morning. Bro, what are you drinking from the fountain of youth? You got beautiful long hair. Look at you, bro.
Hey, bro, I've always had the hair. This here is definitely I need an endorsement plug for the Just for Men. I'll tell you straight up, I need the Just for Men. Hey man, I'm gonna fight that till the end. So yeah.
Bro, if you don't mind me asking, what are you now? I think I was reading yesterday you were born in 64. I think that makes you about 4 years. So what are you, 56, bro?
I just turned 57.
Bro, you look like you could main event tomorrow, bro.
Man, I'll tell you what, I've had a lot of changes in the last few years. But my entire life has been from a very young age. My stepfather introduced me to weight training, and I've never left the gym. Even this morning, 7 a.m., I'm in the gym, man. I do not miss workouts. I don't miss cardio. If I don't have ice packs on me, I'm in the hot tub. I got a whole routine I do. It's like I said, it's a program that I go. I eat clean. That's just what I do, man. That's.
Well, bro, let's pull the onion back a little bit, bro, because I want to go back to the beginning because there's a couple of things I want to revisit with you because let me tell you something, bro. Listen, I've been in the business for a long time. I work with just about everybody. When I first saw you, I was not working for the WWF at the time. I was just a fan, and I saw you for the first time. I remember you coming out as Adam Bomb, bro, with Harvey Whippleman. I don't know if a lot of people remember Harvey, but you came out with Harvey.
Right.
And bro, when I saw you first arrive on the scene as a fan, I mean, bro, you had it all. I mean, bro, you had the look, you had the body, you had the charisma, you had everything, bro, it took to be a top guy in the business. Now, I'm going to tell you something, bro, and I want to see how you feel about this.
Okay.
So I get hired as a freelance writer for the WWF magazine.
Right.
My first assignment is Adam Bomb.
With me, baby.
It's you, bro. I even have, bro, I've got that story framed in up someplace. I got it too, bro.
I got it right there, man.
Now, bro, here's the first thing. As I sat down to write this story, I found it very difficult because I'm like, bro, how do you make this gimmick believable? Like what, you have to ask yourself the question, first of all, what is Adam Bomb? Like, did he live on 3 Mile Island? Why was he living on 3 Mile Island? I could think of a million other places. So, bro, off the bat, I was challenged with, trying to make sense out of a character that was very gimmicky. So I want to ask you, Brian, how did Vince McMahon first explain this character to you?
Well, what happened was when I tried out, I got the job the first night. They brought me in for 2 nights, but the first night they liked me so much they hired me the first night. And they said, okay, I'll work the second night also. And they said, okay, go home. We're going to come up with some ideas for you. And I've told the story before, and people try to call me on it and say, "Oh, that's not." And I'm like, if you don't believe me, look up the trademarks because I'm tired of defending it. But they offered me 2 gimmicks. One was Adam Bomb. The other was the Ringmaster. Now, the Ringmaster was trademarked back then. As well as anybody, they were trademarking any and everything.
Absolutely, yep.
So the Ringmaster was trademarked, and of course, later on went to Stone Cold. Before he was Stone Cold, and then of course. Yep. He was smart enough to know that, hey, this Ringmaster thing is not working either.
Right.
And I knew better. I knew enough not to take that gimmick. I knew that I could do a lot with Adam Bomb, believe it or not. I felt that it was very colorful. Tom Fleming was Tom Fleming. He was the guy who did all of our artwork, all of our posters, the Undertaker pictures, Razor Ramon gimmick. He did Atom Bomb, color costume, the whole works. And so Tom had a huge influence on it. And then once they sent me the drawings and I got to look at them and stuff, and I was like, okay, man, I can. Then I came up with the idea. Okay, glowing eyes. That was my idea. The red tongue, all the high flying stuff, all the moves, the meltdown, all those moves. I added everything I could to it because I had to make it my own,
right?
And I had to make it work,
right?
So that's how I did it.
Let me ask you this, bro. I remember, I don't know if you remember this, but for some reason, and bro, maybe it was because of that first story, but bro, you and I had bonded a little bit.